What is up? This is your LA in a Minute, and I'm here with my friend, Lynette Romero from NBC4's Morning News, Today in LA. And LA is literally a melting pot of cuisines from all over the world. But there's one food that stands out because it changed the way people eat and look at food. I'm talking, of course, about sushi, a cuisine that was invented 5,000 miles away, but captured so many hearts and stomachs in this city that it became a springboard for the cuisine worldwide. This is the story of how LA made the world fall in love with sushi. Let's get into it. So I'm here on what's known as Sushi Row, a section of Ventura Boulevard that has the highest concentration of sushi restaurants anywhere in the world outside of Japan. There are more than 36 sushi restaurants in a 5-mile stretch, and that's only a fraction of the estimated 500 sushi restaurants in the city. So the story of how LA became sushi's second home and catapulted this once verboten dish of raw fish into one of the most desirable cuisines throughout the world, well, it started right here. This is a story of vision, innovation, and serendipity that began over a meal in Tokyo, Japan in 1965. That's when Noritoshi Kanai, the manager of the LA-based wholesaler Mutual Trading Company, and his consultant Harry Wolf Jr. were in Japan on a mission to discover a unique food product to import to the US, hoping to revitalize a struggling business trip. It's important to understand that Kanai and Wolf's partnership was very unlikely, especially in the 1960s. Kanai was a Japanese veteran and Wolf was a Jewish man with a background as a bouncer, but they were united by their love of food and the belief that it could bridge cultural divides. After a particularly grueling day at a trade show, Kanai suggested dinner at Shinnosuke, a family-run sushi restaurant in the Ginza district of Tokyo. For Wolf, it was his first encounter with sushi, and it was transformative. The sushi chef prepared the array of fish, tuna, octopus, cuttlefish, sea bream, and Wolf ate with gusto. Turns out Kanai created a sushi convert. Wolf ate his way through Tokyo and racked up a bill that was equivalent to 3,000 of today's dollars. It was then that Wolf exclaimed to Kanai, "Kanai, go do sushi. Sushi is good." Sushi was a bold proposition for Mutual Trading Company. They were based in LA, and Los Angeles was far from the culinary mecca that it is today. In fact, French cuisine reigned supreme in fine dining. Though the most popular and beloved restaurants in Los Angeles at the time were diners and cafes with American fare. But Kanai saw an opportunity in Wolf's enthusiasm. If sushi could gain a foothold in LA's Japanese restaurants, Mutual Trading Company, who was already experienced in importing Japanese goods, could create a sushi ecosystem, providing everything from the nori and specialized knives to locally sourced sea urchin.
The sushi revolution began in Little Tokyo at Kawafuku, a restaurant with a history dating back to 1923. Kanai and Wolf convinced owner Tokihiro Nakashima to establish what they would call a sushi bar within the existing restaurant.
Despite initial resistance, Nakashima eventually agreed, and Kawafuku's Sushi Bar opened in 1965, marking a pivotal moment in Los Angeles and world culinary history.
Kawafuku's success spurred other Little Tokyo establishments like Aigiku Cafe and Tokyo Kaikan to add sushi to their menus. The spread continued with the opening of Osho Sushi on Pico Boulevard near 20th Century Fox Studio in 1969.
Osho Sushi, which was supplied by Wolf and Kanai's Mutual Trading, attracted celebrity patrons like Johnny Carson, Bob Hope, and Yul Brynner, who became a vocal advocate for sushi, further boosting its popularity. Osho Sushi also launched the career of Nobuyuki Matsuhisa, or Nobu, who would found the soon-to-be legendary Matsuhisa and eventually launched the worldwide sushi empire Nobu to over 40 locations in 5 continents, from humble beginnings right here in LA.
From there, Hollywood celebrities frequented sushi bars like Osho near major studios, making it trendy and introducing the world to the prized cuisine. Evan, back to you.
Back home in LA, as sushi gained traction, chefs began to experiment with non-traditional preparations, including the creation of the California roll. First mentioned in a 1979 LA Times review, the California roll is credited for introducing sushi to a much wider American audience. Soon, sushi spread beyond Little Tokyo, with restaurants popping up in strip malls, specifically in the San Fernando Valley, giving birth to what is now known as Sushi Row, and it became the home to more master sushi chefs than anywhere in the world outside of Japan. Thank you so much to NBC4 and Lynette Romero for help telling the story about Los Angeles, a diverse sushi landscape from Michelin-starred omakase restaurants to casual hand roll spots. a testament to the vision of two folks from LA who made the world fall in love with sushi. All right, LA.
It's been a minute.